This is GCSE Further Maths Pure, and we're starting chapter 2. So we're revising solving quadratic equations by factorization. So a nice straightforward one here, because it's a 1x squared. So we're looking for two numbers that multiply together to give 30. The same two numbers add together to give 11. So they're going to be then x plus 5 and x plus 6 equals 0. We're solving the equation here, of course, so that means then either x plus 5 equals 0 or x plus 6 equals 0. Giving us then x is minus 5 or x is minus 6. Example 2 is still very straightforward, I hope you think. However, we don't have a 1x squared, so we're going to need to go for multiply to give minus 10 and add to give 9. So that's going to be 10 and minus 1. So in this case, of course, we split our middle term. Minus 1x, I'm just going to write as minus x, minus 5 equals 0. I tend to do a line down here, and then I'll go 2x upon x plus 5. So factorizing these two terms, this bracket has to be the same, x plus 5, so minus 1 comes out here. That gives me then 2x minus 1 equals 0, or x plus 5 equals 0. That gives me 2x equals 1, taking away 1 from both sides, sorry, adding 1 to both sides, and then x is a half, or in this case then x is minus 5. You might want to get to the stage where you can do something like this without splitting the middle term and just guessing the terms. So what we might want to set up is, if I can even get myself another piece of paper, I'll take a wee look. So without doing all the working out, you might want to do it this way, but it's okay. What multiplies together to give me 2x squared? It can only be a 2x and an x. What multiplies together to give me minus 5? It can only be minus 5 and 1 or 5 and minus 1, and we need to manipulate this in to try and get the 9. So what would I do here? Think about the 5 here and think about outer and inner 5x, and that's not going to give me a 9. But if I put the 5 here and the 1 here and a plus here and a minus here, I can see where the 9 is going to appear from. 2 times the 5 and then minus 1 times the x. So you can put it straight in. If this number has loads of factors, this number has loads of factors, that's much harder to do, but for something like this you might want to start investigating that way of doing it. This way, of course, is totally fine. Finally, this is a special one. I hope you can spot then the difference of two squares. So in this case we can go straight to it if we know the pattern. So it's going to be 4x minus 5 and 4x plus 5. 4x times 4x, of course, gives 16x squared. Minus 5 times 5 gives minus 25, and that's our pattern for the difference of two squares. Again, either 4x minus 5 equals 0, or 4x plus 5 equals 0. That gives me 4x equals 5, and x is 5 over 4, or 1 1/4. And here we would have 4x equals minus 5, of course, taking 5 from both sides. X is minus 5 over 4, or minus 1